actually got kicked into the main screen. Oh, that's a clip moment right there. Another clip moment. I died! How do I keep dying in this game? I died a second time! Alternate ending a second time! Can I do it again? Oh, no. Actually? What's the other ones? As long as possible. You look exhausted. Please, no one will disturb you. Am I gonna die again? What? What happened? There's no such study. Sleepy Tuan can lead to sleepwalking. The title of Trailblaze. Huh? Is this where I began at the start of the game? Herta? What? This is the beginning of the game. Oh, this is weird. Wait a second. What about a little nap? What happens? Just a little smidgen. That was different. That's normal. I guess I'll just choose little smidgen then. Oh, he got little tiny little dialogues. I died. Or died in quotes. I died somehow. I can't believe it. I keep looking for these things even though it's not on purpose. How do I... Why does it feel like that would happen like that? Speaking of sleep, would you guys like to see a story recap? The music's different. There's no... They cut the music. Is that normal? Ooh, got one free pull. On the normal standard banner. Whee! Yoink. Yeah, I already got this. I'll even show it here. There you go. It's like the pity of wet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Oh, is that it? Oh. I guess I was a little bit unlucky there. Crash, what is happening? Is that a secret? Yeah, it's an achievement to get the alternate ending. Slumber until the end of time in your nap. Night of non-existence. We also got this. I never used this, so I don't know. I just want to get rid of this red ping here. What is this? Oh, that's the outfit if you finish it. Fateful Crossings. Oh, okay. You're laughing. Do you guys want a story recap or nah? Is that my slippers? You are forbidden from wearing them outside the room. Oh, it's like the emote. It's the pom-pom emote. Like one of the sticker emote stuff, but on the slippers. But I'm just a nomad on the stream. I haven't come up to the story. You're free to see the thing. Oh my god. Take a bath. Wait, I didn't expect the cinematic. Hello? Hot and spicy bath what? Stimulates what? No. Oh wait, what? Wait, what was that? Good shower! You were burning in it! What are you talking about? Then what's this? Rosie, don't look. Look, there's nothing wrong with this cutscene, please. Just I just want to see what happens. Like if there's any other different interactions. Your movements? Would that actually change things? I don't know. I have no idea. Mirror. You're in the reflection play rock, paper, scissors, and in the end, it's a tie. Our room has interactions! Chibi, please. Can I look out the window? We got interactions in our room! I'll have to check it out when I fully clean out the room and stuff. Oh my god. It's awesome. Okay, you want a story recap? I think to... That's weird. All who wakes. Can I like stop navigation and then like... I guess it was a one-time message.
I'm never telling jokes again. My humor simulation circuits have taken up smoking. Welcome home, dear Nameless.
Oh, I want a drink. What do you sell? Do you sell trick snacks? No. Four technique points for a team? I'm taking that. That looks like it would hurt to eat.
Amphorius, the eternal land.
After the whole Penacony land of dreams, we're gonna move to this land. New planet.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection.
If I had video editing, I would have made it censored
Mysterious,
like
alright.
black censor bars.
You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
I've been stabbed. I've been exploded. I've had my love of the life, possible love of my life killed right before my eyes. Nearly 2 years.
Huh? Has it been that long?
This is a real life 2 years. Maybe difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea that world Akavili didn't venture into. How was that possible? Are you sure
We should
he
consider
didn't
Pom-Pom's opinion too.
go into a world
They
that
don't
he
know
never
we're considering
seen?
Amphorius as a destination.
Yeah, Himiko and Dan Hong has like missing voices. I don't think that's normal. It's best we take time to think it over.
Even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still
I
got a
can't do their
fuel
voices,
problem
I'll
to
just
solve.
read them. Can I vote no? Nah, I want to see the world. Put me in there. Seeing how this is going to be an unusual adventure, it'll be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for our journey.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
Express has been long on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. Barely had any time to catch our breath. Our breath. Grammar moment. People still haven't expected this vacation to be so fulfilling. We'll witness the Grand Shanzhou War Dance. I don't know how to pronounce those. Even all my time of playing this game, I still don't know how to pronounce it. Sunday? Already?
Creating chaos.
Oh,
is also a
you
means
better
of
not tell me I
maintaining
have to
social
use
stability,
Sunday in a
if you
team.
ask
I don't
me.
know what kind of team I need to make with
If
him.
you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. Is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames?
Just drinking
There
water.
are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Let's see who's
Oh,
on.
I've
Who's
heard
streaming right now?
those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though. I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out
Sunday.
inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez, are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron
Almost
has
done
already
with the
been
Porky's
seized.
thing.
This is just a routine
With a barely
inspection.
function. You need a new
Move to heightened
PC,
security,
Ube.
if you will.
Takes 10 minutes to
Please rest
pre-render?
assured, the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your
Very
work.
passerby. Sure. He's like dressed like a main character.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
He lost his identity. I'm just kidding. New start.
Do you recall when or where we might have met?
Sunday, what are you doing?
My bad.
I'm legit waiting for a
Must be
section of
mistaken.
vendor to see if it looks
Sorry
good.
about that.
I have to
Sweet
wait for
dreams
easy
to both
give
of you, sirs.
to see my animation rendered sometimes. It depends. I use easy give for the noisy look on purpose.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise,
Easy
there'll be a way
It
for
takes
us
a
to
long
escape.
time for animations to be
Spare a
rendered.
thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
Yeah, what about Robin? I know she's a celebrity, but still. You feel
At least
bad.
she was spared from the
Exactly.
consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you, eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts. I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going.
Okay, I don't
Helping
need
a
to have on my
fugitive
team, I
return to
hope.
their home. So exciting.
I hope I don't need him in my team. Do I have to? I don't think I have a team for him.
Serenade the glow. Get your tickets for Robin's Life in the Song concert while they're hot.
Maybe if I'm forced to have him in my team, I'll replace Himako and put Sunday there.
Please stay tuned.
There you go. Dean
I
Park.
see two bloodhounds.
My PC's making noises.
Appear to be on official
Coco,
business,
no.
unlike the pair from earlier.
You need a new PC.
What's
See,
happening
guys,
in Ideen Park?
I gotta save up the
Hey,
month so I can
hey,
bully her
In case you didn't notice, I can't
with a
see
gift.
anything.
A new
My
PC.
apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
Oh my god, a sad
We've been
airing
through
emote. I
this.
swear, Ube,
You're
I'm
the
gonna
only one I can
bully
turn
you
to
with a
now.
gift. I will help you with that new
Besides,
PC as a goal.
We once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly. Can you get any more conceited?
When
Why
you
you
were abandoned
bully
in the
me?
wild and
Because
here
I
you're in,
can and I have to and I
showed
want
you a
to.
way to survive
Ube.
and helped you escape the jaws of death.
Don't you wanna
When you were at your
You know,
wit's end and felt lost about your future,
do some special
I did
things in the
everything
future
within
together?
my power to help you
You never know.
safeguard your position in the family.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way.
So bad.
I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much
For
as a hint
suggesting
about
it, Ube.
Go now. You are free, O chosen one.
Oh,
Who dare to
Jade,
exceed his
please.
bounds,
You never came
sever your
home for me.
wings, descend
I
to the
need you,
mortal
my
realm,
team.
and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards
It's a
are not
trade.
reaped in a day. And if there's
When
one thing
people
I'm best
are
at, it's waiting.
at their
The
final
sweet
desperate
dream still
moments, more like
continues, and the night
Jade.
is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due. So why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends
You're
for
supposed to
past deeds.
sleep while you up in this
When it's time
time.
to go, this will be farewell for good.
Oh
So,
my
before I
god.
leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
There's something else I want to do too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my
Cleaning while
mistakes.
peeps are asleep every day.
And you should also know that
I
the
do it every
IPC
day.
isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you?
Sunday you
Don't
say
tell
that,
me
but
the
your clothes are
Founders wanted
asymmetrical.
disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
Okay, there's no achievements there. We gotta be cleaning dinges.
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds
You're a
familiar.
fugitive Sunday and you're just walking around
I'm
looking
aware
like
of the situation.
you're
You can skip the
Jesus.
report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean,
What is
Mr. 1 Week. Please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier.
there's some
I
weird
must
stuff
be more
going on
tired than I
again.
realized.
The whole
I
mind
wanna know
controlling
what's going
voice.
on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath.
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me. You don't know him?
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir. Coming back to the topic of the park,
His
let's
nickname
just
is
say
Workday.
that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors
By
are
1
not
week.
tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the
The
prohibitions?
names.
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in
Oh
and have
my
a look
lord,
for ourselves.
253.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
I wonder how long this quest is.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
This was
Quite
your
the
part?
contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Chaos and order, they go hand in
Let's see
hand
what we
someday,
have
come on.
these notes.
Uh-oh. No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Only cast and crew members are allowed on stage. Be kind to birds. Do not discard trash in trash cans. Please do not use the Soul Glad Battle Cap sold by while experiencing the attraction. Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Attention conducts that have not been mentioned are not necessarily safe. They have not been reviewed.
No consumption of food except for burgers.
That's very specific.
What?
Oh, they removed all the NPCs here.
Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Now let's not worry about how the Bloodhounds figured this one out. Huh. I reckon the worst that can happen for
Sunday
this one
doing
is
a
that they'll flip
handstand?
you back on your feet.
He like hit his halo on the
Hey.
ground.
Why don't you test it out this time?
No, thank you.
I just want to cut the corner.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
Yeah, what kind of rule is this?
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Oh, for ice cream?
Try me.
Do it.
Wait, don't!
Do it 1 week. Ice cream vanished into 1 week store. Just a floating ice cream.
Ah. Huh. So, where are those corrective measures?
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved.
What, they'd explode or something? What would happen?
Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out.
We're breaking the
Only
rules,
cast and
nothing's
crew
happening.
members are allowed on the stage. A
Cast
surprisingly
and crew
reasonable
members?
rule.
The Trailblazer was not a cast
And
or a
an
crew
easy
member.
one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Huh?
What?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned.
Then
It's
what about
exactly
the
what I
ice
would have
cream?
done back then.
There was nothing happening there.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Oh, wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
Yes.
I tried to warn you.
You just come back out? No. The
How do
rainbow.
you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What the hell?
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they
What kind of
manifest.
corrective measures are
Breaking a few
like
rules will do.
are these?
We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to
PC
pinpoint
crashed.
its whereabouts.
Oh,
Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
yeah, again, you need new PC. Stop buying
Can I
food for
take it
me.
that rules
Stop
are
buying
meant
candies
to be
and
broken
cookies.
now?
Save it. Save it for the Eric Webb EU books and the PC.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
You want me to find them? These guys? Hello? Can I get your bottle cap right
Oh,
there?
there it is. Found a good hiding spot.
Just one moment.
Alfalfa credits.
Let me.
Are you poor Sunday?
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this.
A bully
Handle what?
occasionally? No, you gotta save up. You gotta save
Is
up.
that really all you've got on
I
you?
thought you were good at saving up. Why are you sending me
May I
cookies?
remind you that I am currently on the run?
Tersh shouts and moves closer, pointing the soda bottle.
Luck's on our side.
Nuclear wastelands. Times like these, you wish for a nuclear winter. I see you mentioning that.
Shall we give this
But if it
capsule
was
machine
Fall
a
New
try
Vegas
and see what
reference,
happens?
would have been even funnier. Here. Would it explode if I use a bottle cap? Don't mention it. Don't mention it to the stream.
Nothing's off so
No,
far.
wait.
Maybe we should open the capsule?
You shouldn't have done that. Punishment? What punishment?
They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look out!
Please don't tell me. Oh, okay. I got my own characters.
Barely felt it.
Joining the battle. Detonate.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's improvise.
Oh my god, Pumpa would love the gachapon machine. Oh my god.
You won't get away.
At least HSR is playable on phone.
No dirty tricks.
I have
Takes a
something
lot
for
of
you.
data though. I mean, not data. Space. Spur.
Set the seas ablaze!
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
I tweaked my character a little bit, so he would have like how 317 break effect, and she got like 400 break effect. I could go for more, but my relic luck has not been nice to me. It never was.
I have something for you.
Bonk.
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
There you go.
Humanity never
It's so
conceals its
funny. I
desire
lost
to
my
control the
50-50 on
heavens.
Firefly
Only
banner
perception.
to. And I ended up with
Did the rhythm get
Himiko, and
messed
then
up?
I got Firefly. So it's just. She is in a super break build.
Sure, I'll play along. Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Just exploded. I'm not even gonna use the ult on this.
Oh, did they have to do that?
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Ugh. Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
Too much
We're not
rules,
breaking
Sunday.
enough rules. We should look elsewhere too.
Wait, you wanna break rules? On purpose? Should've just asked the Trailblazer. The trash. Oh no, are you sure about this, Sunday?
Do not discard trash in trash cans.
It's literally in red.
This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Did you make this rule?
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this.
What? Sunday? Trash.
Something's happening. What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Is it? Let me see my funny side. I see some tacit discords happening here. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Wrong
there it
game.
is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa, it worked.
That's like the
IPC
sharpest
totally should have sent someone to keep
like,
an eye on you.
pool
Aren't they
ball
worried that
I've
you might
ever
make
seen.
A comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader.
Sometime before I turned 6, like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't
Wait.
realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
The halo's part of you.
Never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Between pledge and forgettance. Oh, did I run into it by accident?
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now.
I'm just
We
into
should
the
go.
quest if you're wondering why I'm not saying
This
anything.
will be a long farewell.
I'm not actually muted or anything. Hello. Oh,
So, where are we heading next?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean to meddle, but
well.
I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Oh,
Did something happen?
we are like a
There
shareholder of
isn't any
Penacony
concrete
now, but
information
like
yet,
still.
but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
Oh, that's why they see
fine.
Inteleron, not they don't see Sunday.
The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody
But
has
you-
another agenda?
You talk like Sunday.
Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on. Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Thank you.
Now go right into the vehicles.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a
Of course,
miracle
that
I
wasn't
even
an
see through
ordinary
this
one. That's one of the
disguise.
Astro Express peeps.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago.
We can't
Why is he
leave.
still in Penacony?
That's why we're stuck in Penacony, guys. Help.
We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days. Come now. It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do.
What, this food stand or? Oh, it's a Wababoo.
Seems I let my
Well,
wishful
that thing actually
thinking get the best
changes
of
its
me.
appearance a lot.
Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do, put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Boy, you better listen to him, because he has
Short
some
sentences?
disgusting power
I
in
need
this
to make
lore
sure the
from
words aren't
Honkai
concealed
Impact.
in dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
At least,
Looks like there's
at least
only one
Walt's
way
getting
to
his
gain your
part.
trust.
He barely did anything.
Come on out, 1 week.
Him and Himiko and
We found ourselves an ally.
Penacony.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But until you leave Penacony for
He's
good,
like,
you're to
I
stay
don't
by my
trust you.
side.
You made
You have my
Penacony like
gratitude.
kneel under your
I
fake
left
dreams.
my home in a hurry too. I know how it feels.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
That said,
Calm down,
I
Walt.
can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Come with me. We'll go find them.
Sunday, we're stuck in
come along,
Penacony,
too.
okay?
Okay, okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
Please stay tuned.
Is it over here? Is there gonna be two of me? No. They're not there. They're not even spawned in.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang,
They
if you
are a
don't
loud
mind, there's
bunch,
something
Yang.
that puzzles me.
Well,
Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, Shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case?
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony.
Sunday's like,
Our
look,
reason
you
for
can
lingering
trust me.
here is a certain
I know I'm not in a
unusual
position, but
passenger.
look, I got season 2 clothes.
Passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to put Black Swan, a Morpheus, or
By passenger,
something.
do you mean this lady here?
What the?
Or these ladies?
What? She's not supposed to be here.
This...
She's not even alive.
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Is Fantalia around again? Hello? Wait, what's happening with my character? Hello?
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Yeah, it's broken.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's
Reminds
only
me of the
natural for me
Argenti
to
problem.
turn down the invitation.
When Argenti had
But it looks like
had
my
no
decision
voices.
also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
Sure, if all of your geniuses showed up to Charmony Festival, things would have been very much different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herta? I'm gonna read this. It's a world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. Oh yeah, Herta's gonna
Could
show
there
up.
be more to it?
Yes, there's something else. Miss Blackone said Amorpheus is a world influenced by 3 paths.
Logic.
So it's
The
not just
average
remembrance,
Pathstrider
I forgot.
wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right, so this has to be related to emanators, or perhaps even eons. That's why I want to know if geniuses had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
Even Screwlum has never heard of it? Herta said the same. It's been a while since I heard the story and then picking it up from here. It's far too much of an understatement, but none of us ever expected to see an old friend at Miss Ron Maze.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic
dead.
life forms are bound by.
Now there's like a million of her.
So is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
With the name of see a point in keeping word and favors apart. It's her request she hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
Don't tell me I'm gonna need Ting Yun in my team.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on?
Oh, my character's there.
March?
Oh,
What?
about that.
How am I supposed to explain
Why
it?
don't you ask him instead? He knows how to present things logically.
Are you sure about that? I'm gonna have to break that stereotype you have of me.
Not Of all times.
Not always.
Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Ting-Yoon for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but he insisted on
That
us
does
giving
sound
it
like
a
our
shot.
character.
That's how we got into this problem.
What, did we
What
laugh
happened?
at did we laugh at Ting Yun's death or something? She's the one working.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Ting-Yoon ate the candy too, but she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Ting-Yoons right in front of us.
What kind of candy is that?
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely
Oh,
that
that's how we see
candy
him.
triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern.
I'm trying to make myself turn into a
We've
burrito, a
experienced
blanket
similar
burrito.
incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang? Who is this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
He's still a fugitive.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the bloodhounds more than once on our way
You turned me
here.
into a blanket burrito?
Help me
Obey, I swear.
remove my disguise. 1 week.
Hit him with the bat now!
Been a while, everyone.
Bonk him!
You!
Hit him with the hat, Trailblazer. Yes, have you turned on?
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain.
I mean, it makes sense. He could have turned on us, knowing the weird voices and the power of harmony
I
or
believe
order.
that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
That's a lie.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting-Yoon. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Oh, just you wait, March 7th.
Let's leave this discussion for later.
Looks
For
like the
now, we
crossover and
should
other
be
stuff.
focusing on
Other upcoming
returning Miss
characters. Uh-oh.
Ting-Yoon to her normal self.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Ting-Yoons aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
They're like all together. Hello? Ting
Miss
Yoon?
March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss
Oh no, my
Ting-Yoon
brain's
are
gotta
you
be
again?
damaged. I don't know which one's which.
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Ting-Yoon to come together to form the Ting-Yoon Merchant Guild. How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine
That
how in
sounds
sync
horrible.
we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know No, we can't leave the dreamscape
That'd
to
be like
trade
a
with
million
the outside world,
me's.
so that's
Sure,
where
I
you
could draw
come in,
more
Miss
frames and comics and stuff.
Your
But I'm
wits
gonna be
surpass many
complaining a
others,
million
making you
times
the
more.
perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
Hey! You better not be referring to the part about my wits surpassing many others.
Maybe.
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
About that.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Tingyuns here.
Which other ones? There's like so many.
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal.
But then
I'm
again,
gonna get a little
gifts should be
snackies.
lasting.
What
It's
about
not gonna be a
delightful
full-on
new
BRB.
bouquet
I'm
of
like,
flowers on the table
the
each
snacks
day?
are just out of
Wouldn't
reach.
they do a better
My
job at
headphones
brightening
cord.
up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it. She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Tingyuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Tingyuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
There's too many different versions. I don't know which one. Maybe one that's like alone? Sleepwalking. Money grubber?
I'm walking in the street and what a weird dream.
This Miss Tingyun looks like she's sleepwalking. Nope, not her. talk to her. Huh? You can't fly? Why? I can. I can fly. A long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky. I'll take you next time.
You can't?
Pinky promise.
Oh. I like how there's no tutorials on how to make the effect I want open tunes, so I have to go blind on this.
Nah, I think she's perfect.
I don't even know what kind of effect you're trying to go for.
That adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her. Oh, were you all looking for me? Oh, were you all looking for me? Found her! If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingyun's trait is... it's nothing special, really. She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
You're like exploding your PC over there.
My lady.
It's called Wave Warp, and there's no tutorials how to do this open tunes.
Before you
Ew. I don't want to try it on open. You're trying so hard.
If you even think about taking Miss Tingyun hostage.
Gravitational disintegration.
It is not my intention to provoke you.
I will get my
Perhaps,
baseball
as
bat
assurance,
Sunday. I'm gonna hit you with
have
it.
My friend here performed the task in my stead. One week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so sincere. I'm actually surprised.
He's got season 2 clothes, guys.
Are you alright with this, Miss Tingyun?
He's trying.
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
She sounds really down.
Then kindly forgive our
She
intrusion.
sounds
Please do your best.
like nihility over here. Was that a Google image?
What the?
She gonna snap her neck again?
A voice just now?
A voice?
Fantilio is still there.
Never mind.
I don't know. Don't you never mind that.
Look, it's working.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
The flower opened up like it was Fantilia stuff.
Finally back. You may be
Speaking of
small,
season 2.
but you're pretty amazing. Huh? What's wrong?
Oh look, her neck. She got like
It's nothing.
Marking
Just
there.
a trivial matter.
Whack her.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears.
Go.
I nearly died. Just now.
That's not a normal statement to say. Darkness descends before the eyes, reminiscent of the chaos before the birth of the universe.
Don't be afraid. What is this place?
No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Who are you?
Her clothing's really awesome, by the way.
And who am I?
Damn, look at those painted nails too. But I don't think I'm gonna get her.
Is that where I
She
came
may be
from?
useful though with the exo toughness or something. From what I've seen.
And where does this path lead?
What the? Why is my team like this?
Benefactor, let me lend you a hand.
I can't look at what she got. I mean... What the... What if I go over here? What is that? That looks really ominous. I'm gonna do it.
This path is so dark. Yet it's strange. The farther I walk, the more at peace I feel.
Let's try the other way. I don't think I want to try another alternate ending over here.
That looks so familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
Did Ron May get your body or something? Hey! Well, if I don't have Ron May for a while, I could get this character. Double harmony for break team wouldn't hurt.
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I don't even know how you
not
bring
a
someone
genius,
back like
so I
that.
don't understand the logic behind it, but if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not hear me?
I know if I ask you guys, you won't answer. Are they still there? It's interesting if you do it. I mean, sure, I'll do it. Are they there? They're not there anymore. A misfortune of survivors. Dude, she got long range on her attack. I haven't even tried to impair yet. Oh, what is this?
Girl is...
Observation log day 6. Though extremely rare, the observed subject has started to provide short answers for some simple questions, even though her cognition is still in chaotic state. From what I observed so far, she's not incapable of causing long complex sense, or an barely intense pain would immediately attack her with high frequency, enough to interrupt her thoughts or render her temporarily unconscious. Temporarily numb before conducting a questioning. Ron May really sounds horrible, like evil in this game. Like, she controls and drugs and stuff. I don't even know. I feel like my character wouldn't even remember her because of that encounter. Anyways, what's your name? Tingyun. What'd you encounter? It's, rumination for some intense pain. You covered knows the related details, but struggles to elucidate the knowledge.
Tingyun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
I wonder if I should treat this character as just a
Don't question
completely different character.
Keep moving forward.
Just looks like
It's
her.
you again. Who's talking to me?
Fugue? I don't even know how to say the name.
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction?
Look, they
I
fixed
don't
you up, but who
understand.
did your nails and your outfit while you were
Please.
unconscious?
Who are you? And why won't you show yourself? I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous. And you can't do it anyway. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars?
Wait!
Is this called coexisting?
We're still fighting.
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
Wait. What'd she do? Foxy and Prayer increase break effect. Okay. Wait. When Cloud Flame Luster is reduced to 0, then we'll take weakness break damage again. Why is she Melody instead of not Harmony? Okay, whatever. Oh. If she was Harmony, she would have Harmony light cones. Too. Super break damage. That's a talent though. Enables to reduce toughness with antagonists that don't have the weakness type. Fuse has a high chance to reduce the enemy's defense threat too.
Share good fortunes.
Here, I'll give it to you. It's a little useless because she does her own weakness implant anyways, but why not?
I will claim Sex in the Sea.
Blast.
Scattered.
Ooh.
I will claim the fight to live.
Wait, does that mean all of her... They're enhanced for three times. Interesting. Might be more useful for me.
Be? Why are there still so many of them? The ones from before weren't defeated either?
As I said before, you can't defeat them. No one can. You can fall into
I'm surprised
the
she's not
darkness
destruction
and
instead of
die
annihility, but
alongside these scars
that could
of the
also work.
destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Ah yes, 2 brick
Return to
supports.
the world? What are you saying? Oh. No wonder those two ignored me.
It's normal,
Am I
Tingyun.
just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite. So, I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo? You can think of it that way.
Actually, I do have a destruction light cone for her.
Based on what you said.
Oh wait, I mean not destruction.
Even if I should wake up,
Nihility.
these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal? I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, Benefactor. But why are you telling me all this? It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not. Be that as it may, I don't remember anything.
I'm still suspicious of Ron May.
There's nothing to help me make a choice. That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result. How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living. Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side.
And then she became Darth Vader. I'm just kidding.
Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
Yeah, she got those markings on her now.
This is... Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment, and it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request. What about the other merchants? I don't know.
He didn't want that to happen?
Why me? Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you. My body feels strange. I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
He turned her tail white.
Regardless,
She's doing the theme of the 9 tails.
For
saving my
What's
life.
this alchemy stuff?
no
Ron May
need for that.
literally does
This was merely a
experiments and makes
transaction.
life, but also does not
With
care
this,
for them
the debt
in
between
a
the
really
traveling
cold way.
merchant and me is clear.
In a strange, cold, calculated way. Some people
Don't
may
worry
regard her
about
to
it.
be like
You should
the most
sleep for a
evil
little longer.
in the Honkai Star
By
Rail.
the time you wake up, you won't remember any of these details. I'll arrange for someone to
She
send
literally
you home.
gave my character a
Which
weird,
reminds me,
not
You
a
seem to
lie
have some dependable
serum,
friends with close
like a
ties to
lie,
you. You
not
should go
truth.
with them. It can only help
And
with your
I
recovery to hear more
would
about
forget
your past.
her existence after the one quest. Something like that. Like, I really find her suspicious.
Are you all right?
Did I pass out?
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
I suppose there's no point in
I mean,
hiding
just
from
tell
you
them she
anymore.
died by a Lord Ravager.
Miss Tingyun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
I might have to pull for her.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Ron May gets another
Yes,
rerun like very soon.
A genius
I'm like, God
got
damn
involved.
it.
She's very accomplished
That'll be
in the
horrible for
field
me.
of life sciences and
Lord
managed to
Ravager,
grant
come
Miss
on.
Tingyun a shot
Ube,
at
no.
survival. After
It's
that,
supposed to be
she
serious.
asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
Lord
That's
K?
alright.
I don't even know
As
what that
long
would
as
be
nobody
like.
was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Shortly after.
So glad again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must
Dark
thank the
Souls.
both of you for your assistance.
I just wanted to
It was
draw
nothing.
your OC and like
Now
Dark
that the matter with
Souls
Miss Tingyun is resolved,
fantasy kind of
are we
grim
meeting
dark
your
stuff. I don't know
other two
what you guys
companions
call
next?
it.
There's no need for that.
I love
Mr.
me
Wormweek
armor.
is in
I love
poor
me
condition,
Elden
so
Ring,
let's
Dark Souls,
wrap up
Demon
your
Souls,
farewells
Bloodborne
first.
style.
I'll leave Miss Tingyun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Okay. We better hurry then.
Ravager? My OC Ravager in a
It's ridiculous.
nightly theme or something?
Bumping into colleagues.
She wouldn't. I don't find that fitting for her.
This is ridiculous. Shall we keep going then? Did you forget already?
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take
Don't
advantage
make me go
of me.
niddly League of Legends.
Luckily, the
theme.
people I want to buy these
Wait.
gifts for are
Oh, by the way,
friends you
guys, I
already
have to
know on
mention
the
it.
Xianzhou.
League of
So I'll be
Legends,
counting on both
not
your
the show,
stakeholder
the
intuitions
game.
for recommendations.
Fumbled so hard on Victor.
As if a merchant can seriously take advantage
I have to
of
mention
you.
that. They should have made that a skin
I already picked up
instead of
a
a
few gifts
default.
earlier, so that means
Rip
there's only
the
3 more
glorious
left to go.
evolution.
But we've already lost a lot of time, so we better not drag our feet.
What? She's not in my team? Okay. Whatever. Welcome to the jungle. I'm sorry. What the?
You've had quite...
Why am I following the waypoint like it's Warframe?
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My two friends here are more familiar with the dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Wow,
If I were
really
to do
know how to
like an
flatter.
alternate universe
ahead.
AU OC
Browse
thing
all you
for
like.
my OC Ravager,
First,
you'd be
we
surprised
have
where I'd take it.
Lady Fu Xuan of the Divination Commission.
It'd be
What do you
totally
think best
different
suits her?
than what you think.
Did you pick that because of her third
What, do you
eye?
want me to pick a unicycler?
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that.
Is it the same voice actor for Ting Yun? Because she's
General
like
Jing Yuan.
so sad sounding.
Seriously?
Now that the Alliance has all of
She's
you
like,
to
are
help
you
them,
sit-
sending
are you
any elite
kidding me?
fighters more would just be overkill.
Oh, the first one was actually right.
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the
A
Alchemy
fixed
Commission.
OC thing?
She loves
would not be
excitement.
like that. Then, well, I like thinking about it.
Both wings and horns?
Okay, fine, here.
You carry yourself with such dignity and grace.
I just want to
but you
see
still
what
have the
they'd
heart
say
of a
with
child.
Bailu having
Lady
wings.
Bailu loves these types of accessories. Let's go with your suggestion. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store?
A souvenir for myself. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private?
Okay, what you want me to say? What you want to say?
This is a good spot.
Miss Ting Yun, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough. But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
That's like so long
How
ago.
can we forget? He was so shocked. He was frozen in place when he shouted.
Sparkle.
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Phantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Phantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about too. I never actually saw how Phantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall? That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure.
I did pick the first one. I didn't do the second one on purpose.
What did she seem like to you?
Oh.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver tongue. Was there anything particularly memorable?
What said you were a posse? High EQ, I don't even know what that means. Not just
That's true. I'd love to learn how you do it.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just
something
like the
tells me this
Tingyun
is
you
important.
remember?
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
I remember
Miss
about
Much,
this
you might have the
thing
wrong
they mentioned
idea.
in stream, the HSR stream, where maybe
just feeling a mix
the
of
choices may be important.
regret and relief.
Huh?
As a merchant, staying well informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't
Hey, at
have
least you
been
didn't
much
run
help.
into Hule.
Instead, I would have
Oh, boy.
postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case,
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Sanjo journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Phantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have
So
treated
this
you with
entire
respect.
time she was
but
full on Phantilia.
fear of Phantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you. Looks like we're off to a good start.
New
Moving
selves, new
forward,
lives,
I'll
new
definitely
memories.
be trying more things
Sounds
like
very much
this
like
from now
remembering
on.
stuff.
And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Tingyun,
I don't
that's
even know
way
how
too
far
over
this
the top.
this quest
Just don't
goes.
make any risky decisions.
I don't actually know if
It
we'll
might
get the
overwhelm
new
him.
element or if that's gonna be next patch.
We'll see. I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore.
Get reminded of the next snapping.
All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Let's continue on
I
our
dare
way.
you, Hoyo. I dare you to do full-on death. Just full-on. They'll probably do a little cop-out like as always, but I'd respect it more. Rules are made to be broken. Actually protect your pledges, lest they get stolen. It's time to make a big splash. This is not yet the end. Remain silent for a while longer and smiles. Answer Tingyun's final question as she departs. Okay, AGB.
A dream about eons.
Hello, eyeball.
The Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edwin at your service.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Just a friendly reminder. Being too picky won't help you find the best dream. Just to dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfectly. The story unfolds in the Xianzhou Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However, this junior foxy and Sora, who just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean?
March.
Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors. After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks.
You have a dream bubble?
Here's a dream bubble
what would
for
it
you.
be about?
I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I've prepared for you. Thank you for your business.
It's just the image from,
Well, it
from
looks
her
like
moonlit
everything's finally in
clouds
order.
light cone thing.
I suppose it's time to head back?
Continues. Record your journeys on Shantou. In this dream, the real Tingyun never missed out on meeting you. Oh, now to the Radiant Flood Spar.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Tingyun to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
You didn't see that. You gotta put the ads down for a second, you know?
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
What messenger? An old acquaintance? Oh. Hello, Yukong. I got Eidolons from her. I can't wait to use her.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary. Tingyun, I'm here to take you home.
I'll give you some space. There we go.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're
Not being
still
smug.
the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing?
Gotta ask about Tingyun.
Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Oh.
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me?
I've been wondering that too, Tingyun.
It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Is that...
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
I love you,
Of course I remember.
I want to use her so badly.
Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization.
I wonder how Remembrance
In this
MC in
world,
the
there
later
are paths beyond waiting for us to explore.
updates or patches
Even
with
though I lacked
Eidolon's
the
full
talent to pilot
E6
the
would
star
work.
skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a
That's what
survivor
war's
in the
about,
war
ain't it?
too, weren't you? In a
I
hazy
forgot
dream,
Firefly
I
is gonna
vaguely
rerun
remember
with
someone
her.
telling me
Damn
that the inescapable price
Firefly
of survival
Eidolon?
is often
Or
adversity.
Damn it.
But
Why saw you do this to me every time?
Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
A moment of silence lingers after that. Departure is often indistinguishable when parting. Luck never seems to favor everyone. Oh, we're switching to Sunday now? Meanwhile, Dream's Edge.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables. So it shouldn't matter if we add another.
Oh.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change
He
too.
picked that up from adventuring.
I don't
A
think you
bad
need a
influence.
bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe
Robin's
you're
like
the kind
right
of
there.
person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step. I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
My name is 1 Week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Missing voices again.
You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
Look, there's a twist. She has no voice because this is not real. It's an illusion.
The dreamscape is not so different from reality.
He's tricking everyone again.
When we look
I'm
up
just
into
kidding.
the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago. So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars? No. Today is my
Wait,
rest
I
day.
just realized that picture
There's
in
going
the,
to be a show
in
later,
the back. That's
so
the baby
I came
bird.
early to find a good seat. It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live. Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins? Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel uneasy. Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin. Did the person you wanted to say them to leave? Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say. If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage? There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something
Look, with
that
the way
happens
you
every
speak,
day.
Sunday, I'm pretty sure she
I believe
recognizes
they all
you.
have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin. Are you saying that's not true? Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have. Why is that?
Bingo. Wrong approach, but not wrong intentions. When you want to help someone, but you do it the wrong way and you end up looking like a prick. That's Sunday right there.
I hope so. A dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best. I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky. It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today. Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape. The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers? We should keep looking.
May your stage be forever lustrous. One more thing, staying fit is important, but don't forget to eat well too. Your PC exploded twice. RIP. I do feel like pulling for Sunday because I actually have Robin. I have a sister. I almost want to use them in the same team just because. Right here. By the way, this this story of this piece, very much like Corvus with the bird, the baby bird. I'm not even kidding.
It's done. Have a
In
look.
fact, Sunday is kind of like Corvus. Feels like a blessing, also seems to mirror someone's resolve. I literally had that little mini story thing for my character before this update. Because I haven't been playing HSR that long.
I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize.
Well, sorry, the game is just inspiring. Damn, that's pretty.
But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
It's kind of ironic that she does not have a voice. Like it's bugged. Still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end. Yeah, I'm like, she recognizes you full on.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. Why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't? I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
You guys all calm down.
Yes. We only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become a nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the sky still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course
The
of action.
trailblaze way is really weird.
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that,
Where's your halo, by the
bid
way?
farewell to the
It looks like
Express and
there,
never
but then
walked
not
among
there
the stars
sometimes.
again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the
watchmaker.
Express, some trailblazing paths will
Penacone
still
is a
continue.
really uplifting story in quotes,
You can
right,
think of
guys?
it this way. The title Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that
So
each
much
person
Honkai
is
Impact
a world
stuff
unto
happening.
themselves,
And then
that we
Remembrance is gonna be
harbor
Honkai
as many
Impact characters.
possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the Trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
To live without regrets. Feathers eternal, sky complete. After all that has happened, the Grand Theater stands deserted. The man who crashed here with broken wings must learn how to walk on the land, but to do that, he must fly forward to the stars. Someone remind me again what he does. What kind of team can I make with him? No. I want to try him. It feels symbolic and right to like use him, you know. Like, he's meant to buff one's units that have summons, but we don't really have that yet. We don't really have remembrance units right now.
All or nothing. Just don't abandon your principles.
Oh, yes, his lines with adventuring. I mean, this could work. This could work, right? He's weak to imaginary. Let's do it.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry. I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family,
this music is always so
I
epic.
finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing.
Hey, exactly. I was mentioning that. I was like, where's this halo?
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens.
I'm sorry. Sunday is like Corvus. I can't change it.
While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest.
You took a candy.
I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap.
What is wrong with that Pepeshi's food?
Also divided my...
Can you imagine if the Trailblazer ate that? It would be like...
Are you saying
destruction and preservation, like all his other self-display.
Quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint.
Oh god, if Catalyst ate
Maybe
that,
if
she
I had
would...
made a small change in my childhood,
chaos. Chaos would happen.
What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
A witness is all you need.
Much appreciated.
Just one. Sometimes that's all we want in our final moments.
Now,
I mean...
Shall we begin?
I gotta stop. The Sunday's getting to me. The emo-ness.
You've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all.
No, I'm just getting into character. Leave me alone.
I feel unsettled. Maybe
Let's do
even scared.
this.
Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything.
Sometimes you
Don't
just
flatter
can't
yourself.
control everything.
You can't control anything.
I just said that.
But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness.
Sometimes you can't
but
make
your
a
presence
perfect
has shown
world
me that
Sunday.
Surprises aren't always bad.
Where everyone's happy. Sometimes you can't.
Meeting you has been a great help to me.
And that's
I'm
fine.
glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person.
Yeah, I'm trying to not pull for Sunday. It's making it really hard.
Dislike you. What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I
said
want
the
to
same
joke
thing as
around,
the character.
freely express my thoughts.
I swear, I
or
don't
openly share
think
my
like
dislike of a
Sunday.
person.
Oh wait, does that make me a
Or
Does that make me a prick?
promise. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then
Don't
go for
clip
it,
that.
Sonny. You always
Please,
talk
I don't
about
want to be
locking the
associated with
bird in the
Sunday.
cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself.
I swear, Robin
Besides
and
discipline
Sunday,
and
those two,
hesitation, there's nothing
I can
else in
vibe
your
with.
life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same.
You're like
Whether it's
going
you or
crazy in the
Pats,
comments.
If what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future,
It's the art. It's the painting on him.
then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler? Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate. And see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living, in their world. But what if you can't do it?
That's it.
Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister.
Okay, that's the Corvus thing is too real.
Please stay tuned. Feeling lucky.
A day of peaceful repose.
And then he gets his halo when he does. That's what's wrong. I knew it, because I was playing him for a little bit and I was like, wait, he has his halo in this one.
For flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. Then, be born as a human and die as one. And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say. But, as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad.
Hey, well.
Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home.
desire to leave the stage for good. One must first step back onto the stage.
We call that an encore. Alright, here we go.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh. The dice have been cast. Bust? Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas of flame!
I cannot see the reticle or the aim, by the way.
This is the fight to land!
Hedge your bets.
Oh, we are going hard on the music.
You need not fade away. Follow me to the stars. Did the rhythm get messed up? Let's improvise. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
There we go. How to beat Angel. Crippling gambling addiction. You should see what the boss fight of Penacony this is like. You run him over with a train. Like, I'm not even kidding.
This mortal form.
Okay. I need to know. What is this ultimate?
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Firefly does not need crit damage, but it definitely needs the energy.
Dreams do come true.
Oh yes. Hit Aventurine.
Watch your head.
That's perfect.
No dirty tricks, alright?
The dice have been
Oh, my characters get the halo.
Maybe I'll take it all.
When they're like beatified or something. Or buffed.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do it 3 times or something to get a skill point.
It's of no consequence.
Hey, don't you dare put me to sleep. I'll wait on that.
Did the rhythm get messed up? The mood is set. Let the show begin. Let's improvise. Still the same one.
Round 2.
Time has come. Let it be revealed.
Is it inevitable for me? Hedge your bets, mortal.
Let's give it to Firefly. She needs the energy.
Still the same one.
This is more fight.
I was about to say, when does she go back to her normal form? Like, it's like right there in the action order. Break the shield? Okay.
Dreams do come true.
Attack detected.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'm like almost mono imaginary. If I had Rappa here, it would have been like all imaginary.
Take your position.
Not yet. Gotta hold off. Am I playing slow on purpose? Just because I have them in my thing? Maybe. My team instead of Himako. And I want to listen to music.
It's of no consequence. Noise. The mood is set. Just let the show begin. Let's improvise.
Wisdom comes protection.
Firefly type will fight
Where's the call? Noise. This mortals watch over you and guide you on your path. Dreams do come true.
Noisy. All things are part of the melody.
I'll be fine.
Disorderly noise.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take
I misread that in chat as flamingo, but that's a Pokemon called Flamigo. Like, I forget there's a Pokemon called that in the newer generations.
Noise is fading.
Watch your head.
Wait for good tidings.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Thank you.
Disorderly noise.
It's of no consequence. Still the
You'll be fine.
Tormented doubt, farewell. This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
This is set for the
Disorderly noise.
I don't actually know what's giving me extra SP, if it's just his light cone alone or like something else. I need to figure out his kit better.
Dreams do come true.
No dirty tricks.
True.
Watch your head.
Firefly type will set for the
All things are part of the melody.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Disorderly noise.
It's almost 5 o'clock. How long is this quest?
Disorderly noise.
Serenity is before me.
Noisy.
No dirty
Wait
tricks.
for good tidings.
I'm so everything. Burn to ashes. Fight to
Gods awaken.
We'll be fine.
Mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Oh, we don't stay awake for several hours?
Hedge your bets.
You never know.
Disorderly noise.
Dreams do come true.
You never know.
Let the show begin.
Sometimes I stay awake just lurking for a bit, like an hour or two, and then like after I raid out and I'm drawing.
Disorderly noise.
Watch your head. Overcome the thorn.
Disorderly noise.
8th day, I grant myself departure.
They have a gazillion face. No, it's just the only boss I have a problem with is either Hule or the bug boss.
How should I address
Hule
you now?
having too much
Mr.
health,
Sunday or Mr.
and the
One
bug
Week?
boss having way too much
Whichever
bugs.
you prefer.
Just too much
He's
bugs.
probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopher Wood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Sheepay turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive, and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Temporary Nameless Sunday? He's gonna be part of the cart?
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to
Now!
join us on
Hit
this
him when
quest.
he's down!
Of course,
I'm just kidding.
I can't make that decision alone.
If you don't support this idea, you would have brought him back. Well, I trust your judgment. If someone is willing to join us on our journey, the Express will be open to them. But this time it's a bit different. I want to hear what you think. Me? You want me to beat him?
I learn the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
You've disappointed many people. What should I say to him? I'll let you. I'll ask you. What should I say to him? Whatever's in my mind. Are you sure about that? Wait, these have voices, can I? That she doesn't have a voice. Even if I were to replay it in the logs. Chaotic route. You know I'm going to say tons of people trusted you, but you let them all down. Even your closest family, don't you forget that. You have an unrealistic ideal. Ideals are good to have, but nothing good comes from getting carried away to fantasies. I can never agree with how you dragged everyone in that world of yours to fulfill an illusory dream. This I wanna fight you. Get over here. I need the relics from you. I would accept this one. I'm no longer the newbie.
Well, he's just traveling with us. Not an
He's like,
member of the Express.
damn it, I'm still a newbie.
Newbie status is untouchable.
I have a Stellaron in me. How can I still be the newbie?
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm
like,
looking for on this journey.
I'm like, you disappointed me.
Comes,
I'll keep my eye on you.
farewell.
I will beat you if you make a single slip or a mistake.
Rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
In fact, you don't deserve that halo. Let me rip it off of you. I want to use that halo for myself.
About time we get back on track.
I'm the real Harmony here.
Next warp jump.
Let me try contacting Madame Herta again before before we set off.
Try?
Tried contacting the space station several times. She got hacked. Knowing her, she's probably doing something. Oh, Herta.
No, we're still not quite there. Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice.
Hello.
So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence. I ask you this. What is divinity?
Hello, real Herta. You're making it really hard for me to pick with who to pull. Really hard. There you go. I should never actually say her name. Pilla, hello.
I didn't think that black drink would taste so good and really
A
energizing
Himiko's
too.
drink?
If only I could get a cup when I'm pulling those all-nighters. Judging from its appearance, I thought it'd be unpalatable. The wonders of the universe
Are you
are
okay,
endless.
Pilla?
Yes, coffee! I think it's pretty tasty, but according to Himiko, everyone on the Express doesn't really appreciate that drink. Himiko gave me a big handful of coffee beans when she saw how much I liked it.
Oh my god.
And then she gave me a coffee machine.
Are you okay?
Yes, next time I visit the Express, I'll definitely bring her some Bellabog specialties in return.
I don't want to say it, but the coffee is... She's right there, never mind. There it is. We have to wait until like what, January? Or like the end of December for the next part? I needs it. I don't know if I want Sunday or not. I like him as a character. Here we go, 62 as 62. Yeah, look at that. My account isn't even a year old. That's how old my account is. I haven't been playing this game that long. Wow, that is... I am back up to like... Like what? Oops, I forgot to change it. I got too excited getting Sunday's Lyco and I forgot to change it. Yeah, I got about like 20-ish pulls back from doing that. What is my idolons for Ching Chue? Or however you say her name. I don't think I have that many idolons on her. And I really want to use her. But it's hard to. Like E6. Note to self, finish frame to frame animations first before jumping into schematics. What are the Lycons? What does this even do? Crit damage with the ultimate. For erudition stuff. Should I do 110 pull? What's my pity right now? If I lose this, if I lose by 50-50. See? 50% chance. I'm on guarantee. My pity is around like 35 or something ish. And to get a character, it's like 80 is the hard guarantee. And I am not very lucky. Sometimes I get like it takes me 77 pulls just to get that one 5-star. What's the next? 26 days. Already got them. I'm not doing that. I don't wail. You want Coco, you want me? You want me to do 110 pull? Like uh-oh, here we go. When using ultimate grammatical error. Yes, good luck, okay. He is like a universal support stuff. He's not that bad. I wish I could get him E1 easily. 110 pull. Xin Chue, please. Oh, I got this instead. Alright, our pity is higher. No characters at all in that. You can tell because when you do a pull, the music is different. And there's a rainbow. Like when it flies around this part of the screen. I have to explain it. Not everyone's a gacha player, guys. Gay rainbow. Should I do another one? I'm gonna go look for someone to raid out now that it's 5:14. Twitch, reload, please. Twitch. That's good enough, okay. Let's see. Some of my friends, I can't actually raid them because I have less than 3. So, but I'm gonna try anyways. I'm gonna go raid to Twitch, please do not. See if this works. One of my good friends, I play with them on Warframe too. I even grind some relics and stuff with them. Awesome peep, awesome community. No, seriously, they do. I love it when they work on Warframes that are like uncommonly used. Blast. Bully time. I don't know if it works. Oh, we got 4 viewers. I hope you guys have good lucks on your pulls if you're saving. Because oh my god. So many characters. New types, new world. I'm never safe when it comes to Honkai Star Rail. You guys have a wonderful happy holidays, Christmas stuff going on. I want to go enjoy my burrito, sleep and draw.